Hello and welcome to Wolfman Gaming. This is my Uncharted 1 Crushing Difficulty walkthrough, and this is chapter 10, also known as the Customs House. And this entire mission consists of more or less one big firefight, or actually two firefights if you want to get really technical. And we're gonna kick things off by taking down a heavy. And I must say I really enjoy the heavies in this game, because since they don't have any body armor, they are just as vulnerable as the next guy. They are big, they are threatening, they are very imposing because they always have power weapons. They either have shotguns or magnums, and they can usually take you down with one shot. But if you manage to get the drop on them, like I will do with this guy, or if you manage to get a headshot, they will go down instantly. And actually they are more vulnerable than other guys because they are fat. You have a bigger target to hit. But we're not gonna fat shame them. It's good that they're big, so they're easier to hit, and it's easier for you to know that this is a big threat. And as I said, this is quite a short chapter. A lot of the chapters in this game are short, and it is a quite short game overall. And I don't think that is a bad thing, actually, because in the gaming industry the last couple of years, game length has in a lot of cases been considered a seal of quality. You know, with Destiny and Division and all those online games, everything is always about, oh, this game takes 400 hours to complete, and 500 hours, and 3 years, and... But I don't think a game needs to be long. It can still be enjoyable. I know that a lot of people can feel that they don't get enough for their money if the game is too short. Because video games are expensive. It is a quite an expensive hobby to have, and I know that you want a big bang for your buck, so to speak, when you invest 600 crowns in a game, or $60, or 60 pounds, or whatever the going rate is for money. But if a game takes 500 hours to complete, it needs to be 500 interesting hours. Because what good is length if it isn't fun? If you're not enjoying yourself along the way, then what's the point? Because this game, it took me about 8 hours to record this entire walkthrough. It's 22 chapters. I skipped all the skippable cutscenes, so let's add those in. They are quite lengthy at times. There is a lot of exposition. So let's say 10 or 11 hours in total. And if you bought this, the original game, you paid 600 for it, came out in 2007, you get 10 hours of gameplay. Or 10 hours of game, including cutscenes. More or less. But it's fun 10 hours. I enjoy myself every step of the way. I know I've been bashing chapter 4 and 7. Been whining about the RNG bullshit that is chapter 7, and the fact that chapter 4 is amazingly hard. But if you put that up against the rest of the game and the fact that they are quite fun, sure, it's frustratingly hard at chapter 7. But it is such a short mission. It only takes 4 hours. It only takes about 4 minutes to complete, if you're lucky. But it's very short. It will probably take you longer, but it's a short mission compared to the other 21 missions in the game. So I'm willing to forgive them for that. It's a fun mechanic to put in. I enjoy rail shooters. As I mentioned before, I've spent I don't even dare say how much money on rail shooter arcade games for the years, House of the Dead, Time Crisis, Virtua Cop, all those amazing games. And as I said, it's a fun mechanic and it's a short mission. And also I think there is a great replay value to this game, because the fact that it is short makes it never outstay its welcome. It's like movies and TV series. I can re-watch movies that I enjoy a lot. I've seen The Evil Dead, the original movie. I've seen it God knows how many times. I still enjoy it. It's 1.5 hours long, or 90 minutes long, and it's enjoyable. And I'm not a big TV series guy. I watched The Walking Dead. That's basically it. I tried watching Game of Thrones. I saw 2 seasons. Never got hooked. But The Walking Dead, I have rewatched the series. I have all the season boxes on Blu-ray. But I'm more inclined to rewatch Evil Dead than The Walking Dead, because it's not a big time investment. It's only 90 minutes. It's a short experience, but it's still enjoyable, like this game. But that is the end of chapter 10, and I'm not gonna rant on forever about game length. So instead, I wanna thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again in my next video. So until next time, this is the Wolfman signing off.